When she first said those words, I went still. We were at a party surrounded by her friends, and she dropped the line casually, "My ex was better than you," loud enough for everyone to hear. Laughter erupted around the room. Some people chuckled awkwardly, others laughed outright. I felt my pride crumble. My girlfriend stood there with a smirk, clearly relishing the humiliation she'd inflicted. That night, I didn't argue or try to defend myself. I offered a faint smile and tucked every second of that shame away. I had always treated her with respect. I supported her ambitions, helped her financially, and even stepped back from friends who didn't like her. But in that moment, I understood she never truly valued me. To her, I was a plaything, someone to ridicule for her friends' entertainment. I kept my temper in front of her, playing the calm, silent fool, which only made her more certain she had broken me. The next day, she acted like nothing had happened. She asked me to pick her up from work, take her shopping, and pay for a new phone. I did it all while hiding how I really felt. I wanted her to keep believing I was under her spell. Meanwhile, inside, I was planning something she would never forget. My revenge wouldn't be loud. It would be quiet, patient, and devastating. I began to dig into her life. I suspected she had secrets she didn't want me to find. With some effort, I discovered she'd been secretly meeting the better ex she'd brag about. Not only that, she was begging him to take her back. The irony made me laugh. The woman who'd mocked me publicly was desperately trying to return to a man who had already discarded her. Rather than confront her right away, I turned her own game against her. I collected proof, screenshots of messages, photos of furtive meetings, even recordings of phone calls made when she thought I was asleep. Each piece of evidence became part of the puzzle I would use to dismantle her image. While I gathered everything, I acted more affectionate than ever. I bought gifts, took her out, and made her believe I remained loyal and blind. She bragged to her friends about how obsessed I was, how I couldn't leave her even after humiliating me. Every time she mocked me, I smiled privately, knowing her downfall was drawing nearer. Finally, the moment arrived. She invited me to get together with the same friends who'd laughed at me before. I came prepared. I played the polite, sweet, quiet boyfriend as usual. Then, when everyone relaxed, I connected my phone to the speakers and played the recordings of her pleading with her ex to take her back. The room went silent as her voice echoed. "You're the only man who ever satisfied me. My current boyfriend is nothing compared to you." Her face drained of color. The friends who'd laughed at me now laughed at her. Gasps and whispers followed. I'd already synced screenshots to the TV. I displayed her messages for everyone to see. She lunged for my phone, but it was too late. Everyone had seen the truth. The queen who'd mocked me was now a clown before her own court. She broke down and begged me to stop, but I wasn't finished. Calmly, I said, "You once said your ex was better than me. Maybe you should run back to him. Just make sure you take your shame with you." Then I walked out, leaving her to drown in humiliation. The fallout was brutal. Word spread through her circle and beyond. Her friends cut her off. Her ex refused to take her back. Her reputation collapsed overnight. She had once thrived on attention and admiration. Now all she received was ridicule. She became gossip fodder, a fallen queen with no defenders. She tried to reach me afterward, calls, texts, even showing up at my workplace in tears and apologies, but my heart had hardened. I ignored her attempts because silence was my sharpest weapon. She had chosen laughter over loyalty and mockery over respect. Now she was paying the price. In the weeks that followed, I rebuilt my life without her shadow. I focused on my career, reconnected with old friends, and found peace in the quiet satisfaction that justice had been served. People who once sided against me now respected how I handled things. Meanwhile, she spiraled, isolated, blocked by her ex, mocked by her friends, and undone whenever new people learned about her betrayal. She lost everything, not because I destroyed her, but because I simply revealed who she really was. That, more than anything, was the sweetest part. I never had to shout or fight. I let the truth drown out her lies. She thought humiliating me in public was a game. She never expected my quiet revenge to end hers forever. In the end, I walked away with my dignity, while she was left broken amid the ruins of her own arrogance. My revenge wasn't loud. It was silent, patient, and unforgettable.